Hi, I'm Jen Besser, the publisher of G.P. Putnam Sons Books for Young Readers, and today I'm here with Katherine Howe, the author of Conversion, a new YA novel coming out this July. So Katherine, when I talk about the book and when I recommend and pitch to people and tell them you must read this book, there's so much that I recommend about the book. There's the sort of realistic, contemporary setting that I think so accurately portrays the kind of pressure that teenage girls are under today. But then there's also just this wonderfully rendered historical world, a little bit of romance, a little bit of danger. What was, for you, some of the most fun parts of the book to write, but also the hardest?
I think the thing that I really enjoyed about this book was getting into the heads of these characters. This is the first book that I've written in first person, and so it was interesting to kind of step into the skin of this other person rather than in other fiction that I've done. I've kind of watched the action over the shoulders of my characters, so that was pretty fun. Although one of the challenges, I have to say, is that it's been a little while since I was a teenager, you know, and a lot of things are the same. I mean, I think that we all worry about college, we worry about our relationships, we worry about our relationships with our friends, worry about how we look and how we feel, and we worry about our bodies. But at the same time, the way that teenagers communicate with each other has changed so much. And so I had to spend some time thinking about social media, thinking about Twitter, thinking about the ways that teenagers display themselves to each other, because it's actually quite different from what it was like when we were in high school.
And do you think that sort of drastically shaped the experience of being a high school senior today, or?
It's hard to say, but my instinct would be to say yes. I mean, since the story in Conversion is about a kind of group experience, it's about a very intense, stressful group experience that a clique of teenagers undergoes together. And part of what happens on social media now is that you never escape the scrutiny of your peers, whereas when I was in high school, you could go home at the end of the day, in effect, and escape the scrutiny of your peers. I feel like now teenagers have to be so much more conscious of what they display about themselves, and they kind of curate their personas in a way that I feel like we only had to do while we were at school. And so that was something that gave me pause in thinking about writing this story.